pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they bye. We there, we just a try. This year don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute. This we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
For the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, Gaman Keraka, Gaman Koneka, Gaman Keraka, Jamucham, Gaman Honika, Kaipom, Gaman Koneka, for the wreck the country. It's a witch. For the wreck the country. And they go and they beg. Come and shake. The people that they gen. Then Nagawa shem. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them best creature. They make me go to chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them best creature.
We pledge love and loyalty to we country salute. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let we salute. But this we land we love. We not for make them fall. We let we salute.
We salute. As in no place like home. I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
Sierra Leone has a lot of potential. Sierra Leone and West Africa in particular are the second richest part of Africa in terms of natural resources. And while I say natural resources, I mean in terms of mineral. Sorry. Do you hear me now?
he make like say okay. Sorry, I think I have to go back and start because somebody say we not been the get voice. On a good evening, on a good afternoon, on a good morning, wherever on a day. The time you've been to go school, somebody will make a statement sometime around the early 1970s, say, a people get the government they deserve. But at that time, it not been seen properly. But through the years, this statement and waiting I don't see happen all over Sierra Leone don't sink very, very deep. You see, 64 years after independence, plus we're coming to 65, we still a type of fan we foot as a nation. Yes, we don't build Bokus, we don't buy Boku motoka, we don't do all what you get for do materially. But that connection, we for make we do together as a people, we not get them. We not get them. And I think we need for make we begin get clear. There is no external force that will come and put that in place. If we, the people of Sierra Leone, are ready for put that in place. There is no external power. We go can create that unity. We go can create that image of nationalism and patriotism if we Sierra Leoneans not ready for do that. If life was a pathway, anything it happen. Anything we ask for, then they give you. I don't think poor people been for dinner the world. We get the power for do everything we want to do as a race, whether they call the human race. But we get for make effort to make this thing happen. Effort, not only physical effort. Effort, they go along with the way they think. If we think something, we want them to happen, we make the effort for make it happen, it happen. But if we think something, we don't want them to happen. We only talk, say, oh, we want peace, we want unity, then it will not happen. Because life is not a journey of free gifts. It's a journey where you have to make deliberate effort and take deliberate steps to get what you want out of them. Sierra Leone, along with West Africa and maybe Central Africa, we go for Sidom, we take time out and study what's in the go on that part of the world. West Africa, Central Africa, are two of the richest parts of Africa, where you find almost all the minerals where you need. But in these two areas, you also have the rainforest, which will make that part more productive than the rest of Africa. And then two areas here, you get the most diversity in terms of languages, culture, tribes, etc. And as a people, where they live within them two areas here, we never sit down for think, no go consolidate with diversity for use them to our advantage. Instead, We take with diversity as a cause. We take with diversity as the platform for make we continue for divide ourselves. That mentality of division within each of we, let we stop for lie to ourselves, let us stop for deny. Each of we get a mentality. I make kusai 2-3 of we get the best theory happen in a palaver. We not get that spirit of communion to make we day together, work together. Any side will get an palaver. In and out of Sierra Leone. Even it's worse. It's worse outside Sierra Leone. It's worse because somehow will not be able to buy shoes and get bid for Lidom. When he struggle, he can oversee, he begin get them things, then he feel say he's now God, nobody know for advice and nobody know for talk to him. It's ego. And we hyperactive self-consciousness. Now they take divide with self. Now we use all times in every institution, in every situation, we shall come together. You want to fetch me from a post. You want to fetch me from out. Why can't we work together? We're talking about democracy. Democracy is not a political. It's a social. Politics is a social situation. Politics are because of numbers. They all know who sit down and chair. Say, let me get people chair. So then think well one thing, go to one that thinks. And that we is not limited to family time. It's limited to geographical quality. We get political parties not because we want for divide. We get political parties so that it will give me joy. Say, okay, we want to build more schools. The other man said, me, I want to build more health centers. The other one will say, okay, me, I want to build more. The other one will say, okay, me, I want to get more water supply. All those diverse ideas that they will put together. We say, okay, have political parties, get for this specific interest. A political party in duty of advocate specific interests within national interest. This is what you call ideology. Ideology is not a term. We're not capitalists. We're not communists. No. Ideology is about what part of society intervention we care about. We want welfare for the poor. We want more taxes so that government will provide more services. We want less taxes so that people are going to use more money for generate income and invest in private sector businesses. Besides, Sierra Leoneans, the truth about our nation is find them. And we need to go back and see what you know they do. They make we're not able to work together. There is no superior or inferior human. None. When I was saying, oh, this guy blessing, this guy curse, that's colonized religious mentality. I don't know why this thing they give me problem today. What is my problem here? Oh, is it okay now? Are we clear now? Hello? Testing. Are we loud and clear now? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I see this thing. Okay, it's not working properly. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think it's okay now. Sorry about that. As they say, we inability for decolonize reminds them. We ability for still attach to the brainwashing whether we don't do to parents them. Now in our biggest crisis. If people cannot say it, I will say it. The brainwashing started in the 10th century. It continued when the Europeans came. Now we feel say we are better faking to be Europeans. So whatever that is traditionally ours, whatever that was seen in the past, does not make sense anymore. So we are like zombies between the devil and the deep blue sea. And what in our focus now? Material grandiose. Everybody wants to be rich. You cannot be rich when you don't have a culture and a foundation. Because you cannot sell goods that you don't produce. You cannot make money when you don't produce goods and services. And the goods and services that you produce has to be specifically connected to your culture. You have to modernize it for people to feel that they need to buy it. The Chinese started making banga. They made it global. All man, they buy banga. They make money. The Chinese took rice. They made it into spaghetti-like things and called it noodles. Everybody is eating noodles. The Indians had their omolanke, whatever they care people go with. First, they put bicycle. Now they don't put engine. All man they buy now, they call ankeke. In Sierra Leone, what have we developed? Lie, thief, and kongosa with bamboo. How don't develop? And those things will not make us develop. Honestly, it only destroy we. The fact that we get an economy, a political economy, we're not able to sustain itself. We're not able to produce goods and services. We're not able to export to get a balance of payment that will reflect a growing economy. The consequences are we cannot produce quality education. We lie per ourselves, so we get quality education. With schools, they not get the equipment. With teachers, they're not trained. Everything will make big mouth. Then say big mouth, no say master po. That's what we do in Sierra Leone. Big mouth, no say master po. We self-convinced and we think we're doing it right. In the process of lying and deceiving each other, things are getting so difficult that stress and frustration don't take over the society. Waiting at the next product. Gradual self-destruction by the human resource. And the human resource now the most important resource when the country get. When that resource is subjected to acute stress, it reach a point where then they give up hope. Say, I will not be sin again. Waiting for be like being so God mark. Because they don't brainwash we for believe say God wicked. To suffer we. And when people reach that stage, they look out for consolation. And all of the things they wouldn't go engage in for console themselves. Now destructive things them. Substance abuse, uncontrolled sex, and things like that. So what's in the products? HIV, plenty addicts, destruction of infrastructure, you name it. You see it in Sierra Leone. These are all products of what we created, not what God created. We inaptitudes, we inability for things say, there is resource for everyone. Let us look at how we can build on these resources so that we would get sustainability, so that we will scale up with development. Now I don't lead with also which today. And what you make worse today, people go into politics so that they can use those offices to do all the things so they destroy the country. Kush are the Allah, but let me ask one question. This is a global fact. Any country where they suffer from drug problem, people involved in certain high offices, either directly involved or they are passively involved in the drug trade. That's a global fact. There was a time in the early 2000s when addiction was part of the problem we know we've been at. When the government wanted to stop it, then look at the institutions that were connected with control of the border, customs, airports, seaports. They do quiet investigation of people that they work in other institutions. They found out those who were involved. Because drug trafficking is not a one-man trade. Not so like I go take pen, I load 1,000 pen, I put man to, I fly with and go say they go sell pen. That's also where they go. A teamwork. And normally it's a global teamwork. And for make you be part of that teamwork, you get for them a certain level in society. And mostly people involved in the border management of the country, now then they join them teamwork then they. If we now want to stop the drug problem in Sierra Leone, we now check the airports, those who work there. Check the seaports, those who work there. Check the customs, those who work there. You will see the answer. President Julius Maada Bio, do that to check what is going wrong in Sierra Leone. If you don't do that, at some point we'll come out and name some of the people that you need to check. Because little accidents they happen in Sierra Leone. Little accidents, do ya? Little God they send drugs to picking them. It's a well-planned and orchestrated action. It's planned. The only thing una the Sierra Leoneans were involved in that thing. Una no say the big players, and they use this drug for depopulate the country. That part of the world, West Africa, is very rich in resources. Central Africa is rich in resources. So these areas are targets for rogue players, rogue international economic players. We want to control the resources in other areas. Then they use some of una we feel say you can pass na this world for ride expensive car, private jet, bill buckles. You'll have all of that when you die. That's the end of it. We've seen it before. Now look Kabasha Lodge, Nabin Castle. How is it today? That's just one example. So let we get seriousness, Sierra Leone. That would decolonize the mentality. Politicians, stop the politics of self-destruction. Politics not a place for go enrich yourself only, and you don't care what is happening. You should care, because you're doing that as a service to humanity and as a service to nature. Until we say we should take dominion over the earth. Taking dominion over the earth does not have anything that should involve destroying the earth. It should involve doing what will make the earth grow into a better place and a sustainable, better place. We see and they happen in other countries. Botswana. I always like for we use Botswana because of the location of Botswana. Botswana is in the Kalahari Desert. It's in the Kalahari Desert. Botswana got independence in 1966. They had only 24 university graduates. They had a few high school leavers. 3 powerman chiefs in Botswana came together and said, let us make this place for all of us. They allowed one of them, Siret Sikama, to lead. He led them. He made sure he get the best benefit for a country, for the diamond, with them find in the 70s. We don't begin mine diamond in Sierra Leone from 1930. We not see it, we not see tell. And look at all the players in the diamond industry, they are foreign. Well, no, it's foreign. We gold, foreign. Almost Sierra Leoneans actually involved in harnessing the resources of Sierra Leone. And we constrained that we're not able to harness our own resources. Politicians, on a therefore wake up. The world is moving towards the level of awareness where sometimes some of you don't understand. And I tell you one thing today. Human race don't reach the awareness, say death is a passage to another form of existence. Before now, people use death to institute fear. But we don't see how globally, say, the use of death as a fear factor don't they diminish. So let us do what we have to do for everybody for benefit. Let we stop for use all the tactics for maintain power, intimidate people, molest people, etc., etc. Let us work as a team. Let us work as a people. Let us do what we need to do so that we can make a better Sierra Leone for generations yet unborn. If our grandparents been selling company into slavery, now we not can be more than slave masters, because now that are the Sipauna. The politicians of Sierra Leone, you are the modern slave masters. You are worse than neocolonialists. Yes. To say it out. Institutions with a controlled drug flow. They are very much connected with any politicians in the country. You know what for being an alarmist for radical or other names. But I think we understand what you are to say. Now we correct the situation. Not correct them. Do not depopulate the country. If we kill all the Sierra Leoneans through Kush, we kill all the girl picking and through HIV, who will inherit Sierra Leone? Who? I'm not sure how they talk so. The own one I left them and they, that is this, that yes, when I left me. But I'll say it as it should be said. We've had enough of this. Now come back peacefully, quietly. Let we rethink. Let we rethink. We're on the brink of a disaster where if we not take them, we're not going to recover from them. And you did not politicize this thing. It's not about politics. It's not about PC or SLPP. They're all messed up. They're all messed up. It's about Sierra Leone. And if we want to make Sierra Leone, let us put aside those pettiness. Now this do this, now that do that. We all don't do rubbish. And I in the follow we so. So now sit down now. Now find a way to ask for forgiveness. Now find a way for forgive yourself. Now begin think what you go do going forward. The answers are there. It's easy to solve the drug problem. Where there is no supply, there will be no demand. When Kush was not manufactured in Sierra Leone, nobody was taking it. And when people then decide for big use political connections, they can buy nitazine in Netherlands, they go buy nitazine and other chemicals in China, then they can cook drugs, then begin sell to we picking them way unsuspecting because they are frustrated, they want to quench their frustration, then they go take their drugs, then they look at what we have got, we have created today. Look at where we are today. Some of you people sleep at night. Now they go and make hypocrites. They go visit, rehabilitate. For until thy kingdom come, if the source of supply not cut, the drug will still be coming. And what he make them worse, there are records to prove that all the drugs in West Africa comes from Sierra Leone. This Kush. There are records. So don't turn the center for destroy West Africa. Is that what we want to be? Is that what we want to be? The center for it, the destruction of humanity. Are we repeating what was done centuries ago by some of our forefathers when Sierra Leone was the center for transatlantic slave trade? Is it a repeat that we are seeing? Now we don't sell slaves. We create slavery within our lands. Because when you put somebody on drug, you don't turn slave. And are they by himself? That person is controlled by that substance. And when the person is able to take care of himself, look at the way that they die. Look at the sores where they come up on them. Do you people even have conscience using those monies that you get from those drugs? Una feel say una picking them, una born go escape. Sometimes some of una not get picking. I need for do research on that. I believe say some of una not get picking. I make una they do them here ruthlessly. Then una they go all over the place, they bluff. May God help you. May God help Sierra Leone, but politicians, therefore begin think for do the right things. Because this mess is too deep. It's too deep. Therefore begin think for do the right thing. Because now we are not even sure which international players are behind all this thing. But it is clear that if this continues, Sierra Leone is going to be depopulated. And this is the time we should be putting more investment in our human resource. Because we have a very young population. At the time when we should be investing in building a population that will produce goods and services for us to have an economic situation that will create wealth, and it's how they take drugs, they go kill them. Take drugs, go enslave them. Ebo, what's wrong with me? What's really wrong with we, Sierra Leone? We get for try, we get for try. If we not try, how they go so, we may not come back. Yes. How they go so, if we don't kill all the one the way for make Sierra Leone better, if we don't make all the one the way for make Sierra Leone better become addicts, then who is coming to make Sierra Leone? Who is going to be the next generation of Sierra Leone? When I left all this gaslighting, what they gonna call and so on. We can put $1 trillion into all the rehabilitation centers. As long as the source of supply is still there, as long as they still make the drug and sell to people, the people are going to be dying. They will take it because we don't traumatize the people so much that they are in the state now what they call learned hopelessness. It's a psychological state. When somebody don't reach your side, you know, get nothing again, you know, care again, if they do not want anyhow, and then 10 and they go into substance abuse. So the first thing for do, cut the source. When you cut the source, then you go begin think about rehabilitating those that are addicted. Because addiction, rehabilitation, they take time. But if you not cut the source, you go bring the person into the rehabilitation home. You feel say don't come up and as you go out there, they go into the drug again. Cut the source. Check your border institutions. Check your employees in your border institutions. They are involved in this thing. They are. When Norway began control drugs in 2004-5 at the border institutions, and then check, then weed out all the people that they will be involved. Now the situation is normal. They are still addicts. Yes, they are addicts. It can't end, but it's more normal than you think. Pretend they are the talk. Back then, like Victoria Park or how you call her, Usai Sewa grounds day. We go there, na social drug addicts they be they meet, and they buy and shoot. Now all that don't disappear. Now the few addicts the way the state gets away, where then they pull them by the addiction gradually, then get a lesser OT where then they give them every day for make them feel good, but then they gradually minimize them. They are going off it. You sat there and created this problem. It's a very big problem. And it's an expensive problem to solve. And I want the money. Now I don't get it. So now I don't get a bigger problem. We go take sometimes the same amount of money I don't collect. Because when somebody gets addicted or rehabilitated, the minimum time is about 1 month and some weeks. Some they go the months before they get rehabilitated. It's one show off. I don't lead we country to outside this one. Go on a thief and lie and billows, buy big motor car, and I say, God do help me. That God will not get, they exist. That God na a fiction on our minds. The real God does not do this kind of things. And I therefore try. And I know the root of the problem. So I take them, solve them. I will not go into the details, but una know. Some of we know, una know. And some of we know the names therefore who are involved. But this is not my duty to come and say it here. I know they create slander. I they only tell una say, una try one una
plus 23 2769
una trying the problem.
103 plus 2327.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Hello, Jambu. How are you?
Fine, sir.
You get it clear?
Very loud and clear. I don't know if the people and they get you clearly.
Okay, thank you very much. And I really talk about drugs business. That is very important. And to me, I describe this fight more than the war or more than the disease fight vis-a-vis Ebola or COVID. How difficult is scatter, Mr. Jallo? Scatter. Yes, in push it first, in just the inside. That's from 6 minutes. Now don't make it complex. Today, we say na IUF rebel we feta. No, na Ebola will be fet. All man know say Ebola in one. No, na COVID is the fet. All man know say na TB in one. But this threat is so complex that both useful threats and useful drugs are mixed in the dialogue.
Enough complex. Enough complex, yeah? The one that they bring the drugs, the one that they make inside the country, that then they for tells you not stop. And the one that they up yonder, then sabi each and every one of them. If they want to begin call name, we call name with evidence.
When I source of wealth for them.
Enough complex. They know what is going on. They are gaslighting the people. Not to God bring and come, not to foreigner bring and come. That's Sierra Leoneans. Your slide cannot involve but that Sierra Leone drug problem. Your slide in the use Sierra Leone for transferring drugs called outside one camp. And nine drugs when they dealing, they kill people like how Kush they kill people too.
Okay.
Cocaine is a very expensive drug. It's taken by the rich people.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
You cannot sell it in Sierra Leone, not to cocaine. Cocaine is not part of the problem we talk about.
Yes, sir.
Your slide acres in the one in Sierra Leone, it's not good for we, yes. But he's not involved in this Kush thing. The Kush na Sierra Leoneans and they can't take the chemicals out, then go make an Sierra Leone for kill their own brother and sister them. And the government know.
Yeah.
The government know and who involved.
And politicians generally know.
When I say government, all include government, not to one person. And the totality. Politicians now, opposition, the party in power, they're all part of the government. They know who is involved.
Mr. Jallo, most of their party offices, these are cartel block.
They know.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
So let them try do the needful.
And then take those guys as part of their mission.
Let them try do the needful. Let us not
Those guys-
depopulate the country because we don't know whether they are the international players. For some people, this may be an advantage. When Sierra Leone depopulates, they will come easily with their machines and their AI control tools, then come mine the mineral, then go. That time Sierra Leone not they exist again as a country. Who knows if that is not the plan?
Yeah.
We not get vision. We not see far in Salon. We they live day by day because we still get colonized mentality. We need for decolonize mentality for see the bigger picture. Sierra Leone is in great risk.
Very easy. Very, very easy. And as you will forsake seriously as Sierra Leoneans. Where everybody for come on board. Now make people that people politicize and all.
This is not politics. This is about the survival of Sierra Leone. And not what you will for think about revenge. It's about stopping it. Whatever they do, and they stop them.
They stop her.
It's not good for and not good for the country.
So
It's a matter of revenge, point, blame. Blame and cause now don't make we don't reach how reach from. So now move away from that. Let us tell those who are involved, stop it. Because you are not only destroying your country, you are destroying your very self.
Without the count them, stop.
Stop.
Stop. Without the smoke them, stop.
No, the while the smoke come, you see, let me not get this thing wrong. Addiction, you know, tell person say stop, stop. You know what you do? When you say addiction, now a situation where don't create some chemical imbalance in your body. Where if chemical we don't use for put the life feel normal, not day. You feel so abnormal, you was past grace, man. So for 90% stop, you get put in treatment, which is also an expensive process. For people who could addict, 12 nice waste of time. Stop the supply, the source of supply, find a way to get these people rehabilitated. It's a whole process where maybe go take from now till next year or the following year. But the first thing to do is stop the source of supply. And the source of supply is connected to the politicians. If they want to call them, we will call them when the time reach. Let them stop them. Because some of we don't begin to do research.
276924.
Hello? 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 No. I think they don't cut off. No, I read through I don't know, so. All right. They reach it. I think this money. Anyway, I think the Maori maybe they converse, they don't lost connectivity. Okay, it's coming back. Hello? You are moving, are you not?
No, I didn't move. I started. I station anyway. That's the mobile network. Of course, that now back now other problem right now in a salon where we see yesterday, we see both Alcatel and Orange just lift them their mobile service, weekly service from 60 Leone to 100 Leone. That's another crisis altogether. You see that right now.
Yeah. Laws and don't have ethical and moral standards, expect anything.
Because in the country, Mr. Jallo, this is a country where we see the government authority or public officials and they go defend private companies. Very terrible. That is the government minister of communication, and you go talk. Hey, the company the petrol there. Hey, this and the moment this the two constrain this. Now this country is here. Very interesting. Public officials wait for the needs of the people. Now them they go defend the companies because they don't say they get brown envelope. So you country like that.
Most part of Sierra Leone already don't sell to foreigners.
See, don't get scam. Don't get increased price.
Sierra Leone it's a state where expect anything because those people you put before you, they're so cheap and petty. Petty.
Yeah, petrol go up now. Fuel reduce, so mobile tariff did not reduce. And what's happening? They just increase it with no reason, no explanation. And here people are doing something. You know, they can justify say we did this because of so and so. They just the ASAM. Nobody take action. But the next day, what he was the minister, now go ready for defending. This is the Sierra Leone reality.
Well, that is why we should be ready to take the bull by the horn. And taking the bull by the horn means you for good facts. But I'm not afraid for telling them the truth.
Here's the thing.
Like how me don't tell them today. Una sabi the one that were involved in drugs. Una sabi how they enter the country. Una stop them. If una not stop them, I will come here and that day I know they take call from nobody. Let I not implicate nobody. I will come give the world the list of people involved. I have it. I have it.
But for now, don't appeal to them.
Now we appeal to them.
They appeal to them.
I have the list.
It's killing the future generation, Mr. Javid.
Yeah, that list there, not to say that then see, when I they carry them, I they prove the source of the information. There was that the international community they monitor every movement Nasalo.
Yes, sir.
There are even stations located all over the Atlantic region now they monitor every conversation and things like that where they go on Sierra Leone. One of them is located very close to me here. When it would have been a free trial if I want to see them, they go there this year.
And we not just appeal to them. That's
how we appeal to them. Let them let this nonsense. Let them stop them.
Sure. Kill future generation of this country.
Let them stop them because there are indications that certain rogue international players are involved in this thing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
How we appeal to them. Take care of your own.
Yes, sir.
Take care of your own means do business, but do them with your own interest, not only with the interest for destroy yourself.
For destroy, sure.
Because everything that we are doing in that country is towards the path of self-destruction. They'll begin like Big Brother, no, they give it chance. Big Brother, why they not going to interfere with Botswana? Why Big Brother not going to interfere with Singapore, Malaysia? Some people when they take plane, they go to their country, they go talk to them, let them do business with them. If it's Trump, they can alone. He can they because I'm so done, don't go them back there. You know, right for Kukwebe.
For Kukwebe, indeed. Sorry.
They go Asia, they go that place, Japan. Countries are not better than Sierra Leone. Japan not get one mineral resource. Korea not get one mineral resource. But the whole president from a very big country, they go there for go talk to them for negotiate business. We will get the resources. We see them, they make Dandogo.
Good business.
I guess for we can Sierra Leone.
We get for wake up.
We get for wake up, we get for decolonize we minds. The problem we get is we still colonize. We feel so with man better pass we. We then counting and say now for go by. Now make we they call them development partners. These guys are coming to fleece us. They are not our partners. It's like you say they give Salon 20 million. Not say 19 million they go back with I come out. Because now then begin and they come, then be consultant, then be this, now then they set the standard who side for go buy, who side for sell. So the money comes back to them.
Come back, yes.
See them make Dandogo. $100,000, you go buy motor car, begin pass the bluff. Instead of it, they train life, keep fit, if they see that eat boku, get big belly. And he's a big man, he's saying body fine. Born with an idiot.
That's next one.
Thank you, my friend. But I tell the letter left. Otherwise, we will begin calling him. From I think I don't do justice today. Except if any other person won't call, but I will be going on offline just now. It's a long problem. We're not going to sit down, let few people, then destroy the country. Because that's a part of destruction with this one. Imagine if you get 4 million youths, where they below age 35, in the next 3 to 5 years, all them people then they don't become addicted. What else do we have? Where next are we going to? Once they're not addicted, we not get the skills for harness with mineral resources. We not get the skills for develop we biodiversity and we agricultural potentials. Now go and addict them. Then you will be there as zombies. When they sleep, people then they can and take all the minerals, then go with them. Can you hear for tea? We're not able to think and understand. Instead of when they address the issues there, when I get people all over the place, when they pay for cause and effect. What is wrong with Sierra Leone? Is it trauma? Anyway, as I say, we know who and who are involved, and all of them are politically connected. And another thing we are going to say here, people from all the political parties are involved in this thing. Let them don't allow us to call names. And I try stop them. Please. And I stop them. Nobody no want revenge for nobody. Nobody no want for punish nobody. If you don't make money, Panam, go wash your money, put them for other business. But let it do so. And I give chance let picking them go properly. And I thank you. I will come back on Wednesday.
We pledge love and loyalty to be country salo. My how we there, my how we born. We sweet salo. We not for make this country for Mama salo. We let we salo. But this we land we love. We not for make them for. We let we salo. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. This day I don't come up and dry eye. Then they thief the money, then they fly. They London, they Dubai, then they buy. We they are, we just a try. But this day I don't come up and dry eye. We pledge we love and loyalty to be country salon. My how we day, my how we born. We sweet salon. We not for make this country for Mama salon. we salute. But this we land where we love. We not for make and fall. We like we salute. But this we land where we love. We not for make and fall. We like we salute.
For the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country. I guess I carpets, no man keraka. Come on, Konica, come on, Keraka. Chamucham, Mama Monica. Kai bomb, Yaman Konica. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country, it's a witch. For the wreck the country, for the wreck the country, it's a witch. And they go and they beg. Shem, the people that they gen. Then I go shem. They make me the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Forgive them best scripture. They make me the chicken and the picture. Now we hope for today and the future. Don't forgive them best scripture.
We get the love and loyalty. So we come to salute. How we there, how we born. We sweet salute. We not for make this country fall. Mama salute. We let me salute. But this we land where we love. We not for make them fall. We let me salute.
We salute. I say no place like home. I like it, I can talk them, I like it, I can fight them.
What happens when truth becomes a tool, not a right? In Sierra Leone, confusion isn't just chaos. It's strategy. When leaders deny what you live, gaslight your reality, and rewrite the past, who really holds the power? Tonight on Truth Unmasked, we expose the tactics, we name the games, we decode the lies. Don't just believe what they tell you. Ask